Supreme. It's Marty Supreme. It's Marty Supreme.
It's recording already?
Yeah, I hit the record button.
Oh, okay. It's Marty Supreme?
Hey everybody, welcome back to Small Couch Reviews. It's your boy Sam.
It's your boy Jovi.
And yes, we said it in our last video. We came to see Chalamet in his newest film, Marty Supreme, with some of the best marketing out there. Very hyped up movie, but does it live up to the hype?
That is our question.
That is the question. I will say off jump, I think I enjoyed it. I did. I will also say, so every time I've talked about this movie with someone, I haven't told you, everyone asks me, oh, have you seen Uncut Gems with the Adam Sandler? Have you seen that movie?
I haven't. I always wanted to, actually.
Yeah, so they always say that, and I was like, yeah, and then you know, I find out it's the same director, but not only the same director, it's the same kind of energy where it's just, you know, it just doesn't stop. So, got the lights back.
It does not stop.
It doesn't stop. And also like that movie, boy, almost everyone here is unlikable. Like, you're not really rooting for anyone. You're just along for the ride, but we'll get to that.
Yeah.
Let's talk about what this movie's about a little bit.
Yeah, we gotta do that.
It's so you might have seen, you think it's a ping pong movie where he's just this ping pong guy going to a tournament.
Because it's loosely based on an actual famous ping ponger.
Yeah, but that's ping pong. This is as much a ping pong movie as that UFC movie we just saw with The Rock was a UFC movie. I forget what it's called. Strong. What was it called?
The Rock with a prosthetic nose.
It was called The Smashing Machine.
Okay,
yeah. So this is as much a ping pong movie as The Smashing Machine was a UFC movie. So I mean, there's some ping pong in it, but really this movie, so it starts, he's at a ping pong tournament, and because of Marty's arrogance and compulsiveness, he gets himself into some trouble where he now loses all his money, and he needs money to go to the actual ping pong world championships in Tokyo, right? Yeah. And a large part of this movie, which is why I say the main point of this movie is just him trying to get the money to get there. That's what it's all about. And it's just like Uncut Gems, where if you've seen that movie, Adam Sandler he just kept digging himself deeper and deeper and deeper, and you were just like, how are you going to get out of this? Yeah. This movie, he just has a scheme after scheme after scheme, and it's like, it's entertaining and crushing. Yes. Because the scheme starts and you're like, okay, you got it. And then he immediately loses it. Immediately. Yeah. And then it's on to the next game. Yeah. And it's just, But that's what the movie's about.
The level of cringe in this film is deep.
Yeah. All right. Sours and sweets. I'm going to let you go first. It's your sours.
Sour. There are some like side characters and some extras that just act very weird, like really bad acting next to something of this amazing acting. And I think it's the best way I can put it without going too deep. There are some side characters and some extras that should have not met the cutting room floor. It's the best way I can say it.
Okay, got you.
I don't know if you would agree with that or not.
I'm not sure. So I noticed there were some people I just don't feel should have been in the movie.
Okay.
But I'm not sure I noticed anyone's acting chops. Like I mean, I believe you. I probably just didn't catch my eye.
Yeah.
Like
there's even some things like people looking directly into the camera or like looking around, like, and it's like.
Okay, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, and I'm like, hold on, editor should have caught that, but whatever. Some of it gets drawn out for the simple, just like what you said, for it to just be completely something going on over and over and over and always moving.
Yep.
This movie does not stop until the literal end with an amazing shot of our main character. That's it. That's a sweet and a sour. There was scenes where it's like, yo, you guys could have just cut to the next thing, but you are continuing this chaos.
Yep, I agree.
So that's it for me, honestly.
Okay, so my sour. I can kind of say, I do think there are a lot of like actors in here, a lot of people. I'm not so sure that they needed to be marketed the way they were marketed. Like Fran Drescher, I mean, she's in here. She doesn't really impact the plot.
No. She does. She feels like a side character when you wouldn't think that she would be a side character.
I think Gwyneth Paltrow got second billing, and I always, in the marketing, I thought she was like a co-star. Mm-hmm. And while, she definitely has a big part, she's not the biggest part of this movie.
This movie's about him.
Yeah, it's him. I think his co-star is her name. I want to get it right. Odessa Zion, I hope that's what her name is, who plays his childhood friend Rachel. I would say that's mainly his co-star.
Yeah, you see her a lot more.
You see her a lot more. I liked her. Her IMDb page shows she's in a lot of stuff. Mm-hmm. I know her from the CBS show Ghosts. I watch that show, but she
okay,
yeah, no, but she was also really good. So I mean, let me get to my sours. So I guess my thing is I just felt some actors' potential were wasted. The narrative even though something was always going on, like Joey said, some scenes were kind of drawn out a little bit too long. In particular, there's this one scene with a dog.
Oh yeah,
a scene with it when we first see the dog. I'll say it that way. And that whole scheme, it's like that goes on a little bit longer than I would have liked.
That was very A24-ish.
Yeah.
That scene in itself was just like, this is outrageous and ridiculous.
Yeah.
And we're going to try to make this part of the plot. So I agree with you on that one.
Yeah. And I mentioned no characters is likable, and I really mean that. But I don't know if that's because they're meant to be this way.
Yeah.
Like everyone, him, his childhood friend, Gwyneth Paltrow, Mr. Kevin O'Leary, Mr. Wonderful from Shark Tank is in here. Yep. Like every single person you meet is like, okay, you should go into this movie just having a negative opinion of them. Like, you normally start with people like at a base level, and then your opinion changes. Just have a negative opinion of every single person you see on screen, and you won't be disappointed.
I mean, it has to be on purpose.
It is on purpose, which is why it's like I can't get too mad at it because they made me feel how I was supposed to feel. Mm-hmm. But the only other thing I'll say I kind of disliked, the ending. And not necessarily that it was a bad ending. It's just he spent this whole movie building and building and building towards his goal. And not to spoil anything, but we get there. We get to this goal that he's trying to accomplish, and it's just anticlimactic.
It is. Yeah. I mean, but that is part of the plot.
Yeah. I guess that you can't get everything. Yeah, maybe,
and you're not going to be happy.
Yeah, that's true. But that's it. That's all I had. We can get on to our sweets, which I'm going to try to contain myself.
Right. Right. I'm not going to gush because it was
probably heard it all.
Yeah. Honestly, the reviews, the raving, all that, well deserved. Yeah. Great film. Little long, but great film. Great acting. Great conversation pieces, great back and forth dialogue, even small little scenes where you hear people in the background talking that are in a scene. You're just like, yo, this feels like a lived in but it definitely does not feel like a biopic.
Yeah, exactly.
So if anybody thinks this is loosely based off the famous table tennis player. This is not about this dude's life.
Yeah.
It's like they took one aspect of his life and over exaggerated it. The scheming is one aspect of that man's life, and they made it into, you missed it, they did a little thing. He actually has a documentary about the real Marty.
I'm at the end?
No, in the you know how Alamo finds clips?
Gotcha.
There's a documentary about him. He died in 2018.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
I mean, I agree. Great film, great Chalamet, bro.
Yeah.
Yo, what was Willy Wonka? Dude.
This dude.
Like the Bob Dylan movie. This like, yo, he just doesn't miss, man. He's really good. Really talented young man. And acting across the board, even again, Mr. Wonderful was good.
Yeah, actually, yeah. This the most unlikable character. I'm just like, yo, I'm digging how raw he is.
Yeah, and that's the other thing. You like you said, it feels like you're really absorbed into this world.
Yep.
Like when Marty is just screaming, like because he's in an argument with someone. It's literally like it's literally like an argument you've seen happen in front of you, if that makes sense. Like where, you know, you're not catching every single word, but you're getting the feeling of what is going on because there's just so much happening around you. I mean, the atmosphere this movie created was great. For what they did show for ping pong, I mean, or table tennis, let me say that.
It's pretty cool.
It is actually, you know, it's a fast moving sport.
Man,
it's
I
really
may want to watch people play table tennis now.
I thought that was dope. And, you know, something I also really liked, Marty, as unlikable as he was, he would do something, then apologize, do something, then apologize. And you start to realize, like, you know, he may not be a bad person, he just does bad things because he really, really, really has this one goal where he just wants to prove he's the best in the world. And he doesn't care what it takes. He will subject himself to anything. He will do anything to prove that he's the best in the world. It's even at a point where he said he doesn't even care about the money.
Yeah.
He just wants to prove that he's the best at doing this thing. And I really liked that drive that he had. It kept going all the way until the final scene. But yeah, that's all I'm saying. I mean, the movie was great. It doesn't stop.
And it looks great.
It looks great.
It looks great. And very, very period correct.
Y'all know, early 50s.
Y'all know I love catching little things. I mean, some of the verbiage, especially coming from Tyler, don't really think somebody in the 50s that was a black person would talk like him.
I agree. There were certain not even just him, certain words I was like, were they talking like that? Because I mean, they were talking like we talk now. I was like,
there were some scenes where, and it's like, I don't know if I can give that necessarily a sour, but it's kind of like, hey bro, I caught that. You know, your writing didn't really capture that time period, but we also know that a lot of things get rewritten and reshot often.
Yeah.
And so they may have been out of character a little bit. But besides that, it really felt authentic, especially when they were in Japan.
That was great. That was really, great. Really cool. Yeah, man. It was just, the way I can phrase this, it's a lovable chaos. It is chaotic, and you're going to love every minute of it, man.
So what are you giving this, Sam?
Oh, man. I'm gonna go 4.5 out of 5.
I'm here. I'm going 4.5 out of 5. And honestly, seeing this and everybody kind of like trying to put it over some of our favorite movies of the year, and we'll talk about that in another video. I don't know if it meets my favorite movie list, but it was an amazing film. I really enjoyed it.
I enjoy it. I will say, if I had to, I think this would, if I was just doing movies, this might be 5 or 6.
No, yes,
I think it would enter my top 5 or 6.
So it probably would be
movies. But of all media, I'm not sure this will crack it.
It doesn't crack the list for me of all media and everything that we talk about.
But no, it was very enjoyable. It's something I would definitely I would watch it again. I thought it was great.
I think everybody should watch this film. I mean, A24 doesn't miss
most of the time.
What was that? The unicorn movie?
Yeah. Okay, you read my mind, Okay, but yeah, Marty Supreme. When you watch it, come back here. Let us know what you think about it. We appreciate you guys listening to us rant about this. Till next time, we out.
Deuces.